Hello and welcome back to another episode of MCSG. Today I'll be bringing you gameplay on Freeze Island. This map makes me want to go like that. I really dislike this map because unlike Demon's Breeze where it takes Freeze Island and replaces it with, Corky24 needs to get banned soon because Hitler skins are not allowed on our servers because they bring up too many bad memories and are generally offensive to the large majority of players. But yeah, just gonna, it was Corky24. Ban Corky, 1 hour, inappropriate skin, please change. Now that that's out of the way, I thought that was in a lava hole, but now that that's out of the way, back to my analysis of Freeze Island. It's a bad map. Like, that's really all you have to say. Well, no, there is a lot more to say, but that's what everything else kind of boils down to. It's a really bad map. So, unlike Demon's Breeze, which takes Breeze Island and makes it different and unique and makes it so that you don't have infinitely long chases, but rather have really short chases full of action and excitement, and that can really go any way because anyone could get knocked off into the lava. Instead, you have Freeze Island, where they take the really long water chases of Breeze that no one likes and replaces them with the really long ice chases of Freeze that no one likes. What a big surprise. They take actually longer than water fights because though water fights do tend to drag on for a really long time, at least you can, with a decent amount of arrows, just snipe the other person out of the water. As it is with ice fights, though I do like ice fights in a small area with such a massive amount of ice, you'll just run forever, and if you stop to try and shoot them, then they'll just shoot ahead because of how quickly you move on ice. So, there's really, like, no way to have effective ice fights. Well, not effective, enjoyable ice fights with such a massive amount of ice. Because people will just run forever and ever and ever. And there's no way to catch up to them because you are going the same speed as them. It's much easier to juke people out, which is nice if you are the one running away, but which is really annoying if you happen to be attempting to chase someone because, say, you're running along chasing after someone and they just go like this, and because you skid on ice, it takes you a little bit of time to turn around and react to that. You might still be able to get a single hit on them, but when they'll just regen after the long chase that's sure to continue, it doesn't really make much of a difference. Did get a stone sword out of that fight, which is always nice, and some arrows, which, again, not that useful on this map, but then again, no weapons are really all that useful on this map because it's so easy to run away unless you get hit hard by Nucci Plus, which I actually do a lot on this map. I think it has something to do with increased speed. You move on ice, so if you're getting hit and then it's the server's registering that you're moving somewhere close to double normal speed, and then it doesn't like that and decides to send you back to where you started and ultimately get killed. So, yeah. NCP is not nice on this map, but nothing much else is either. There are some pretty cool builds, like this Kraken, made by the one and only Kraken, which is very cool. Supposedly has some impossibly hard parkour for a tier 2 double chest, which I'm not good enough at parkour to complete. So yeah, that's a really cool build that's been added. And also, if I can just run through corn, this dragon over the large pirate ship is pretty cool. And world holes are working in my favor, yay. So I'm going to go hunt this guy down. But yeah, even though there are some really cool, unique builds on this map, overall, the ice PvP and the fact that all the chests are in the exact same place as Breeze leads for a pretty unenjoyable map, at least in my personal opinion, because, yeah, it's just like a reskin Breeze where all the fights take the same length and are just as boring. So, yeah, pretty annoying in my opinion, and I hope that they decide to remove this map, but I don't think it's likely, however much I would want it. Demon's Breeze, on the other hand, which I love as a map, actually does have a chance of being removed, which I I really dislike because I like the map a lot, and it actually fixes the broken elements of Breeze Island, which Freeze Island completely fails to address. I helped make it, so I might be a bit biased, but I still feel like it's a really decent map in its own right. And, ook, a wild Kerbi. Kerbals is my best piggy friend, and yeah, I've said before that friendship has no hold in MCSG, but for the wild Kerbi, I may have to make an exception because he's just too porky for me to possibly think of killing him. He's a really cool guy, really funny guy as well, with a pretty good commentator channel thing. He's a pretty good commentator, that's what I meant to say, and I'm completely unable to hit this guy, but hopefully I can hit him back to Kerbals and let the porking take effect. And it does look like Kerbals is going to be able to hit him, as will I. So, yep, what turned from a not bad situation, but not necessarily that great, has now become awesome, because me and the wild Kerbi have banded together to defeat the Link, I think it was. So, yeah, no one can withstand the might of a red wizard. I'll tell the story behind the skin later, but yeah, red wizard and the wild pig is a combination that no one will be able to defeat, especially a puny little Link, who, if I wasn't getting screwed over by Nochi Plus, would be dead by now, and it's kind of annoying that he isn't. And yeah, hopefully I can catch up to him. And my Fraps suddenly cut out for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. Hopefully it didn't cut out any of that epic deathmatch with Kerbals. If not, I'll try to summarize it. Yeah, epic battle. That's all you need to know. And hopefully I can do a dual comm with Kerbal sometime in the future. He's a really cool guy, and yeah, I'll probably link his channel in the description now, and I hope you go check his channel out and like, favorite, comment on this video, and subscribe to both of our channels. So, yeah. Awkward outro over. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.